Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Derek, and a lot of you guys will know that I had an issue with my first Bauer tool, or at least a more major issue, maybe a failure, so to speak, with a Bauer tool. I explained what happened to it in that video, and I was able to get it working again. So it wasn't even really a total failure. In the moment, it seemed like it was a failure, and so I thought, who cares, I'll just tear it apart. I didn't take the quick connect apart correctly, and I ended up ruining the quick connect end here of the anvil on this 1/4" impact. And so now that it's working again, I want to be able to use it and fix it and just use it as it is for as long as I can, because it's still working. So I came down to two ideas to fix this. The first being just going and buying a magnet and sticking it down there with some glue. The idea being that the magnet would be able to hold anything down to the impact that I insert into the end of the impact here. Well, I don't have any magnets. I'm sure I could probably find something like that on Amazon, but I'm not sure I want to go through the trouble, and I'm not really sure how well that would work or even keep in my bits. So I had another idea of something I already have on hand, and that is this guy. I don't know where I got it. I don't remember where I got it, but it's been around, hanging around for a little while. It's a little extension with its own quick connect end on it. And so I figure I've got a welder. I'm gonna just go ahead, insert that into the end here. Of course, I'll always have this extension on it, but it's a tool that I already replaced and I thought was broken for good that I'll still get some use out of. So I figure it's a win-win. The only problem I see really happening is I bet both of these metal materials are not just plain old mild steel. They're probably a hardened steel or some kind of tool steel or something like that. And I'm not sure how that's going to affect welding it. I'm not really welding anything like that. So let's just see how it goes. And hopefully I'll be able to use this 1/4" impact for a lot longer. All right, we'll go ahead and get the welder set up. I'm running a little bit low on shielding gas. We're gonna run some MIG here. I'll increase that a little bit. So this is the Welder First S MP200. It is a great machine, a really powerful machine for DIY welders. Anyway, we're just gonna get it set up here. Why did I think it was touchscreen? I know it's not touchscreen. So we are at 7525 argon CO2. We're just running mild steel, and I'm pretty sure some 30 thousandths wire. I don't remember. Yep, 30 thousandths wire. 2T, definitely not 18 gauge. We'll just call it, we'll go 1/4". Burn back memory, yep. Well, we should be good to go. I don't like to just weld in my t-shirt anymore. I'm sick of getting burned, but this will be such a quick little short project that I'm just gonna throw the gloves on and do it. Let's go ahead and throw a battery in it and see if it works. Seems to work just fine. This is definitely off balance now. I probably could just take like a piece of 40 grit sandpaper and just run it on it and kind of slowly take that down, but I don't know how much it's really gonna matter. It's kind of is what it is at the point that it is. It got pretty hot, but my lights still work. All right, just for fun, let's go ahead and see if we can run this lag bolt into a piece of wood. Now, this is kind of a long setup here. I'll probably mostly only run like Phillips bits, flathead bits, Torx bits, things like that in this probably from here on out. But I feel like this is probably a good little quick test to just see how it's functioning, how it's performing. This obviously isn't a huge lag bolt, but we're not trying to test to failure or anything. We're just trying to make sure it still runs a good sized bolt into a piece of wood. Well, I think it's a little bit ugly and a little unconventional, but I think it's going to work. I still have a 1/4" impact. I have an extra one now. I will probably use the other one quite a bit more, but depending on the job, this will probably be the one I grab. Like I said, Phillip bits, flathead bits, things like that. This will probably be the impact I grab for things like that. So I did go ahead and try it, and I ground down the weld pretty flat and smooth, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, other than that it's a little uneven on the edge there, but spins a little bit more smoothly now. Hey, I know it was a simple video, but I'd really appreciate if you went and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And then also, if you're not a subscriber, please go down and click subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you did that as well. Helps the channel out. I have a goal to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I've got a little under 2 months left to do it. So all the help I can get with the YouTube algorithms by giving thumbs up, subscribing, and leaving comments below will help that out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it if you did one or all of those 3 things. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.